Responsible. Well, good morning and welcome to My Help, My Mississippi, right here on WMPR, number one station in the nation. Where you are now listening to the number one show on the radio. We're so grateful and so honored to be that you are part of us this morning, guys. And thank you for always making WMPR a 90.1, a station that you appreciate, a staple in the community, been here for years, not going anywhere. And today is a special day for me because we need stability. And I have a wonderful guest this morning. I'm your host, Chef Charles, and I am grateful. I just want to start off like I always start off by saying high blood pressure is not mandatory. Type 2 diabetes is not mandatory. And you know what? High cholesterol is not mandatory. But action is required. We got to take some action. I have with me this morning, though, a very special guest. This month, we've been celebrating Let's Beat Breast Cancer. And personally, I've had a sister who passed away from this dreaded disease. So anytime I can get a chance to honor those who have survived it, I'm so grateful. And it's a special honor this morning for me to have Miss Susan Forrest, who is just more than a sister to me, and I'm so grateful for her and her family. And so, Miss Forrest, welcome to My Help, My Mississippi.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
And listen, it is such a pleasure that you are willing and still, let me say, able to share your story.
It absolutely is. I'm honored. I'm thankful to God for keeping me here, and I believe He's kept me here to share my journey.
Amen. And you know, um, just the idea that the country is pretty much everywhere celebrating Let's Beat Breast Cancer tells us how serious. When the whole country can come together and say, we're gonna be wearing pink this month, and we're representing, and we're want to honor those who have been dealt this dreaded disease, and we want to appreciate those who have survived it in unity.
Absolutely.
And that tells us there how just how terrific this illness has been. So I want the audience to know that if you have lost someone with breast cancer, we stand with you and we pray with you. And if you have survived this illness, this disease, we praise you and we stand with you. And the things that we share with you hopefully can help you to encourage you. And again, if you're in the category where, my sister is not able to be here, let's celebrate those who are, in this way we can honor them.
Yes, absolutely.
So again, Miss Farber, we go way back. You like family. I watched the family grow up.
Yes,
you
you
know,
did.
I was so it's so cool just to make this to me as personal as possible. My sister can't be here, but I wanted to bring out some things with someone that I felt real comfortable with, and I can just that I've shared my life with.
Right.
And now we can share.
We go way back.
We go way, way back. Absolutely. So, and let's just start off. When did you first discover, that you had breast cancer?
It was 6 years ago. December of this year will be my 6 year cancer free.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's truly a blessing. First, I want to say to ladies, know your own body.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice changes in your body, be persistent and consistent in taking care of your body. For me, I noticed a change, and I actually visited my doctor first, my primary care doctor, and secondly, my gynecologist. Both ran a test, and everything came back okay.
Okay.
But I knew something was going on.
Wow.
And so I persisted. My doctor, who had a friend who was an oncologist and that looked like us, and she said, "Well, I'm going to refer you to her." And that's when I received the diagnosis.
So you were persistent.
Absolutely, absolutely, because I knew something wasn't right. I had had a scare probably 10, maybe 15 years ago, and I had to have a lump removed,
Mm-hmm.
which was benign. It was benign. But this time, different breast.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I said, yes, I was persistent in getting a diagnosis.
And I like the way you said it because I say it all the time for different, different reasons. Just know your body.
Absolutely.
Because when you go to the doctor, they ask you how you feel.
How do you feel?
Yeah.
Have you noticed any changes? Yeah. Yeah.
And so a lot of times we'll go and just expect them to tell us what's wrong with us.
Exactly. But they can't.
They can't.
They go by what we tell them.
Right.
The information that we share with them is how they make diagnosis.
Right. Fine. Ladies, that's great advice. And know your body.
Absolutely.
So, what was your first reaction when you finally found out this is what it is?
Yes. Well, my situation was a little different. My oncologist said that she needed to do surgery to remove what she thought was just an ordinary lump.
Okay.
We scheduled that. I did have the surgery. And when I went back for my return visit with her, she said, "I'm sorry to say it's more than that."
Mm-hmm.
And we had to do a second surgery. So 2 weeks later, I had a second surgery. When I came back and she said, "It's definitely cancer," I was stunned at first.
Wow.
I was absolutely stunned. So, of course, that kind of shook me.
Yeah, that's the big C as
The
we
big
look
C,
at it.
absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm a woman of faith.
Mm-hmm.
I have a personal relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Lord Jesus, you got to help me through this." I have 5 children, 10 grandchildren. I need to be around for them.
Come on now.
I need to be around for them. So I followed up. I never miss a doctor appointment.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Never miss a doctor appointment. Always get mammograms.
Okay.
I've heard so many scare stories from people about how dreadful mammograms are.
Mm-hmm.
I can deal with that temporary discomfort. I can deal with that temporary discomfort.
Yeah.
Knowing that it could save my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great advice. Some things are temporary.
They are
To help
temporary.
us to be healthy for the long haul.
Exactly.
And so,
Exactly.
yeah, I was at the Let's Beat Breast Cancer and cervical awareness at the trademark last week, and then I heard somebody complaining about how they were hurt because they had been screened and all that.
Right.
So it's worth the hurt.
Absolutely worth the hurt. That's temporary.
That's temporary.
That's temporary. And so, like I said, I don't miss doctor appointments. You know, I am on some medication, and I praise God. The breast cancer medicine that I was prescribed was for a 5-year term. So I no longer have to take that.
Wow.
I no longer have to take it. I thought maybe, hey, we'll continue to take it as a preventative measure. My oncologist said, no, you could do more harm than good.
Wow, that's good.
She said, so I want you to no longer take that.
Yeah, that's working with the doctor.
Exactly.
And y'all are making it happen together. That's
Absolutely.
good.
Absolutely.
That's good. You know, I can't help but think about my sister, and you know, because one of my sisters died of breast cancer, the other one died of leukemia. Just an early diagnosis.
Yeah.
And just to be even more personal about it, my sister was trying to treat it with herbs on her own. Now, she hadn't told anybody because we didn't know until it was like way too late.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Be proactive from the beginning. From the beginning. Don't say, well, it might go away. You know, well, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. No, absolutely not. We don't want to wait and see what happens. Oftentimes, cancer diagnosis, they're aggressive. Different, especially different kinds of cancer can be aggressive. Yeah. So no, get on top of that from the very beginning. Yeah. From the very beginning.
Great advice. Yeah. I love, you know, that you're sharing this, because you don't know where people are,
right?
And a lot of times they just need to be reminded that, hey, the earlier, the better.
Yes, early detection saves lives.
Yeah, we've heard it so many times.
Yes.
And here you are now sharing with us right here on WMPR 90.1. Number one station in the nation that's providing you with great, helpful, healthy information.
Yes.
Early protection, save lives.
Save lives, absolutely.
Yes. So now, as far as you got the news, and I'm sure you and your husband probably was there together, but now you go and you got to tell the rest of the family.
Yes.
And you said earlier 5 children.
5.
10 grand.
Yes.
And I know they love them some you. And
yes. They love Gigi.
They love some Gigi. Yeah.
Yes.
And so how did they receive this?
Well, let me say this. We've been blessed, as you know, because they went through children's church with you. So, you know, they're believers.
Right.
So they did what they could do actually to encourage me. You know, that one of them, she makes T-shirts. So she came, she brought me a T-shirt. She said, because we know you were going to kick cancer's butt. That made me feel great to know that was their thought pattern. That's their attitude about it. So they were very encouraging. When I first had the first surgery, I was like, "Wait, only one of them is here out of 5. Isn't that something?" But I know you understand that too.
Right.
But they were like, "No, we'll be there.
Wow.
Let us know the date. We're coming." You know, and I'm like, "No, you don't have. No, we're going to be there." So they all came in, flew in, you know, to just be there, to be support.
Wow.
And which has been awesome. They're awesome. Those that can are listening in this morning.
Awesome. You know, it's one thing to raise children, but then when you need them, they're raising you up.
Exactly.
Lifting you up.
Exactly.
Encouraging
you. Yes.
Because of what you poured into them over the years. That's amazing.
That's right. It. So we see the fruit of our labor.
Yes.
Yes. We see the fruit of the labor.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So 5 children, 10 grand. If you're listening, you can also tune in at, Charles and the Fighters on YouTube, so you can listen and watch Mom. She looks really nice this morning.
Well, you know, I got some little tidbits. Make sure you wear pink. So you know, I got some little tidbits from the young ladies. So yes.
That is awesome. So with all the encouragement and everything, when did you realize that, I got this?
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, my diagnosis, I was stage 0,
Oh, good. Okay.
which is just awesome to
Mhm.
hear. If you have to have cancer,
You
if
was?
you have to have it, but you're stage 0,
Okay.
so that gives you a fighting chance from
Mhm.
the very beginning.
Yeah.
Go back, have the second surgery. I only had to do radiation.
Okay.
So I never had to do chemo. One of my grands wanted to know, did I lose my hair? I did not. Did radiation. At that time, I was working full time. Did FMLA through my job. I was able to continuously work,
Wow.
set my appointments up afternoon,
Okay.
so that I went to work, had an alarm set. Everybody in the office was like, it's time for you to go. When that alarm went off, it's time for you to go. They encouraged me.
Wow.
I would leave, go do my radiation, go home. If I didn't feel well, my husband is the cook anyway,
Uh-huh.
so I could lay down and rest. I could rest.
That is
So
so cool.
even through that journey, I could see the hand of God.
Yeah.
I know, and I knew that God was with me because things just fell in place.
Mhm.
Like I said, if you got to have cancer, if you can go through the journey and come out on top, that's even the more.
Yeah. I mean, uh, we don't have to, as children of God, we don't have to feel defeated.
Exactly. Because we're not.
We're not. No.
We are not defeated.
Right. Yeah. So you kind of explain a little bit about, because my next question was going to be, how did you end up going through and deal with the treatment? Because
Yeah.
sometimes it can be
Yeah.
taxing.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
And, and I'm not making little of that
Mhm.
by no means.
Right.
But my journey, and that's what I can speak on.
Sure.
God blessed me that, like I said, I only did radiation, which they're taxing.
Yeah.
One thing, just I don't know if people understand radiation itself. My entire breast was black as
Mhm.
this. That
Wow.
I mean black.
Mhm.
And so to look at that, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's a mental
That's
thing too. Yeah.
exactly.
Emotional.
But even in that, my doctor prescribed, said, try this. So I tried it. And now there's no difference in the color.
Right.
There's no difference in the color because I follow instructions.
Mhm.
As I heard one of my daughters say about her son, he's a rule follower. So I'm generally a rule follower.
Yeah.
So I took that. And on top of that, I anointed myself.
Yeah.
I anointed myself because I believe in the anointing from God.
Right.
So I anointed myself, but I took care of myself. And God was all in the mix.
And I like it that that one of the children said about the grants is a rule follower.
Yes.
So and you are, so we can literally say that's a Gigi rule. She
That's a
follows the
Gigi.
rule.
That's a Gigi rule. Exactly. She follows the rules. So hey, it's important that we follow the rules.
Yeah,
You know.
And let me just say this. Let's not take that lightly, because we need to not listen to any and everybody else, but
That's
have
right.
a team of people that you don't listen to, like your doctors, maybe your dietitian or whoever,
Exactly.
and follow their rules, because everybody has an opinion.
Everybody has an opinion, and a lot of times I understand people are afraid, and so they, oh no, I wouldn't do this. No, you need to do this, and
They mean well.
They mean well. They
Yeah.
absolutely mean well, but No, like you said, follow your team, those that that are working for your greater good.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that was my take on it. I rested when I need to rest,
Okay. Yeah.
which is important. So
Mm-hmm.
when I needed to rest, I did. I took time to rest. But like I said, everybody's advice is not always meant for you.
Yeah,
It's
because
not.
everybody is different too. And like
Everybody's
you said earlier,
yeah.
you knowing your body,
Hmm.
and our bodies, we may have the same organs, but you got to know your body.
Yeah.
It's different. And so what may affect somebody else may not affect you in the same
In
way.
the same way, true. So very
Yeah.
true.
So you need to, get that team together and then just kind of, listen to the team
Yeah.
because I know, uh, stage zero. My brother. I said cancer just have. And again, thank you for being here. It's so special
I'm
for you to
honored
be
to
here.
be here. Thank you.
Like my brother now has stage 4 lung cancer, and it's been 2 years now. And with stage 4,
Yeah. Yeah. You
people don't
think
think,
exactly.
yeah,
People, and that's the other thing. A lot of times people receive, that information as detrimental,
right,
but it
right.
doesn't always have
Mm-hmm.
to be. It
Mm-hmm.
does not always have to be detrimental.
Yeah,
You know, it's possible to live on and to live a good life.
yeah. And that's what his doctor was telling him. I was a part of that, you know, uh, meeting, and he said, this doesn't have to be dead, but it depends on you.
Yeah.
You gonna follow the GG rules,
Right.
because you gotta
Exactly.
have some rules.
Exactly. You
You
gotta
gotta
have some
you gotta
rules.
have
You
some
got
rules.
exactly.
And so, which brings me to my next question: what changes have you had to make in the lifestyle changes?
Well, I've always been, I, particularly in my diet.
Hmm.
Now, I hadn't got where you are, so I have not totally given up the meat, but I try to avoid certain things. James and I both we avoid beef as much as
Hmm.
possible.
Hmm.
We don't do pork. We limit fried foods. We
Hmm.
we don't we haven't totally given them up, but we
Hmm.
do limit fried foods and
Hmm.
just things like that. I found out late in life I'm allergic to almonds.
Hmm.
I mean, I was a old lady, but
Fine.
allergic to almonds. So so I had to make that change because the chocolate covered almonds, I love them,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
but I can't eat them because they absolutely are going to give me. I'm going to have an allergic reaction.
See,
Yeah.
again, knowing the body
Yeah.
and then making some
Making some
changes.
changes. Absolutely.
You can't. Uh, we have rules kind of around our house too. Like the children's introduce these rules. Like
Yes.
we have one daughter, and the baby Amber, and she know that certain food she can't eat
Yeah.
because it'll break her out,
Yeah.
right? And so uh, Gil was eating something at the house, and she said, "Oh, that hurt me." So I'm gonna have to. I said, "Well," I said, Amber, you gonna have to
Yes.
stop eating it.
You gotta
You got to
let
go
it go.
wrong.
We gotta let
Yeah,
it go. We like it. Our bodies like it,
yeah,
but it's not good for us.
right.
So that's a sacrifice we just have to be okay with. You just have gotta be sodas. We love
Mm-hmm.
sodas. But sodas are absolutely not good for us. So James and I had to make a decision. We don't drink sodas. We don't even buy sodas. When the kids
Mm-hmm.
come, if you find a soda, it's gonna be a zero. It's gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
Coke zero or a Sprite
Mm-hmm.
zero. But I mean, certain things we had to make changes.
Yeah.
But like I said, I want to be around for my
Yes.
grands, and so in order to do that, I know I had to make some lifestyle changes.
So that's a big why.
Yeah.
I often think of that. Miss Forrest, again, you and I go way back. So sometimes during the holidays, and this is why I appreciate WMPR 90.1, this platform, because a lot of times during this time of season that's coming
Yes.
around,
Coming
I'm
up to the
thinking, yeah,
holidays.
I think of my mom not being able, died at 58 years old,
Yeah.
not didn't
That's
even know.
young.
That's very young.
Yes.
Didn't know that changes need to be made.
Yeah.
Just doing things that grandma
Tradition.
always said,
Tradition.
tradition always done,
Tradition.
and it can kill us.
Absolutely.
It can cause us to miss out on what you just said. I want to be here.
Yes.
I got 10 grand.
Yes.
And you have to be a grand to understand this.
Yeah.
They are grand.
They are grand. They absolutely. I was talking to a lady. I think that was just yesterday. And we were talking about children and grandchildren and all. And I was like, "There's nothing else like grandchildren."
There's nothing
They
like
are.
grand.
I was on the phone. I think that was yesterday, and one of my daughters called, and my oldest grandson, who is a freshman in college,
Oh, wow.
came home and he was like he needed gas money. And she said, "Send Jeremiah some money for gas." Now, what you think I
You
did?
send your mom some money for gas.
Absolutely.
And
Does he still have his cash out? Okay, here you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
To have grands and again the joy that they bring,
Yes.
and to be able to calm certain illnesses in order to enjoy, that's a big why.
It's a big why.
You have a reason to take care of yourself. You have a reason to make changes.
Yes.
So listen, audience, listen, I don't want nobody pushing me around. I don't want to be on no cane. I don't want to be on crutches. I see people losing leg, and you don't have to if you make some changes.
Change is necessary.
It is. And breast cancer is not mandatory.
No.
We just got to make some change. And because those grands, look, guys, you want to be around with them grands now. Now, they hadn't figured out yet how to have the grands without having the children.
Right.
So, so you got to keep working on staying
Gotta
around.
keep working, absolutely.
Once they figure that out,
Absolutely.
But it is incredible to go to work on yourself. So I appreciate what you and James are doing for your body, for your lungs, your livers, your kidneys.
Yes.
Your body appreciates
because
that.
all of our organs need to function and function well in order for us to just feel well, feel like getting up and going and doing and hop on a flight. I had a young lady ask me about doing something early morning, and those that know me know I'm really not an early morning person. So I like Charles.
I know, right? So that's why I appreciate you being here.
I told her, my response to her was, "Baby, I don't get up there early unless I'm catching a flight. I will catch a flight to go see about one of those grands."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
When I first call you, the first thing I asked, were you in Texas or were you in Georgia? Because I know the grands are there.
Absolutely.
Well, we say the grands are there, but the children
the
are there
children
too.
are there too.
Yeah,
they are. But
you kind of forget that they walk.
Right.
I know, because we do that. I know when the children, when the grands walk in the house, it's all about the grands,
Yes. And then you say,
"Oh,
hey,
baby."
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing them.
Yes. That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
But now you were preaching there, Miss Favres, and you were preaching my language. Now you're talking about these organs, okay?
Yes.
Because I feel like we got the top 5 that's keeping us alive, and we need to take care of them.
Okay.
That's your brain, your heart, your liver, your kidneys, and your brain, your liver, your heart, your kidneys, and your let's say your heart, your brain, your heart, your liver, your lungs.
Oh, I knew you had like a little tune
Yeah.
or something.
Listen, do I ever, girl?
I knew you did.
I got my 5 lives keeping me alive. My brain and my heart, hey, they're doing their part. So you're right. I got.
I
I
knew you
always have
did.
mental too.
Yes.
But let me just say, when you said that, and we're gonna take a break and we'll come back. But I want to say this: stop treating your organs like they don't exist until you need to go to the doctor. I tell people all the time, if we treated our children like we treat our organs, they would lock us up for child abuse.
Yes.
Because the only time we think about our organs is when they're not functioning right.
When they're not
I need to go to the doctor. I don't know what's wrong with these kidneys of mine. Let me ask you something. What you been eating?
Yeah.
Have you been exercising? I can tell you what's wrong with those kidneys.
Yeah.
Have you continued to put these drinks in the body? You know, everybody, and I say everybody, just seems like it, but like my mom was on kidney dialysis, uncle was on kidney dialysis, and anyway, a lot of my folks on kidney dialysis, cancer, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so one of my cousins called. She know I love my body, and I try and get them to not do what mom and them did.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you gotta be smarter
Right.
than that.
Right.
And she said, "Well, cuz," she said, I need to talk to you, cuz my kidneys are not functioning. You know, percentage of them, a high percentage of them. The doctor said it's not functioning. I said, and so what can I drink? I said, first of all, we gotta make sure what are you drinking? She said, well, I don't drink Cokes no more. I drink Sprites now. I said, hold up. Your kidney is not functioning.
Right.
I mean, for me, my personality, it's nothing but water from this point on.
Right.
You know, unless it's gonna help the kidney.
Yes.
I mean, that's just how much I value them,
Yes.
right? But some people will place food, drink, because they've gotten used to the taste and just feel like they can't get rid of it.
Right.
Can't do without it.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you, when you have a big enough why, if you want to see your grand, first of all, you know, your liver, your lungs, and your kidneys, they're keeping you alive. That's why I call them the top 5 that's keeping us alive. They're keeping you alive, right? And then we got so many other organs too now, with the bloodstream and all that. But my point being is, can we at least honor these 5? Can we at least, come on now, give them top priority?
Yes.
We'll talk about some of the others first, you know, but wow, the top 5.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
My dad, died at 41.
Wow.
Yeah. And mom 58, sister 52, another one 54. I mean,
still a lot of living left.
And you know, when I was 58 years old, that was a long year, because I realized, wait, with this much energy, with this much life left, mama died at 58.
Yeah.
I said, oh, heck no.
Right. Yeah.
Ain't no way. Because I'm gonna take care of my kids.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't play with me. We've talked about my organs now. Because she left here too early, and then this time of year she's not able to be. You know, her tradition lives on. I still eat sweet potato pie. I prepare them differently.
Yeah.
And
I hadn't got there yet.
But listen, I tell the children, because mom used to have the house smelling like Thanksgiving. But now I love good tasting food, but it has to be good for my body. If it's not good for my body, it's non-negotiable. I'll let people know. I'm not putting anything in my body that's going to affect my liver, my lungs, my kidneys, and my heart, and my bloodstream. I got to figure out how to make sure I love on them.
Yeah.
Because aren't they always loving on us?
Yeah.
And you nailed it when you said, you know, we got to, and I wasn't even going there, but you took me there. So
I took you there. Okay.
Well, we're going to take a break and we're going to come back and we're talking to the amazing Miss Forrest, a family member in a sense, because we grew up together, the children's all in the children's church, and we were at New Horizon Church International together for years. And it has been such a blessing getting to know our family. And we talk about your family a lot because the kids said some things. You know how we hold on to stuff
Yes.
in church that we just hold on to. One of them was, we used to have to tote chairs up down the stairs and up
Yes.
the stairs.
Yes.
I think it was your kid you said they were toting chairs for me, bringing them downstairs, and we had enough chairs. And I said, "No, baby, we got enough now." She said, "We don't need no more." She said, "Oh yeah, Miss Smith, you need these."
I knew that's what she said.
Because we ain't taking these back up.
No, we brought these.
We brought down. You need these. Marcus, let's take a break and we'll be right back right here on WMPR 90.1, number one station in the nation. Hey. The future in great health today. Every day, responsible self. Where the fires without your help. The future in great health today. Every day, responsible self. Where the fires without your help. The future in great health today. Well, all right, we are back right here at WMPR 90.1 with the amazing Miss Forrest, and we're sharing, she's sharing her story, and we're sharing it right here on WMPR 90.1, a breast cancer survivor, as we across the country celebrate Let's Beat Breast Cancer. I wanted to make it personal to me, and I couldn't think of anybody that could share it that's more personable than Miss Forrest. So thank you for getting up early, first of all.
Thank you.
She like my wife, Miss Gail Smith. She help people. My wife help people train. You don't call her until after certain hours. She retired.
Not early morning.
Yeah. So this part of the show, Miss Forrest, what I'm going to do, I'm going to name a vegetable or a fruit, and we're going to give the benefits, the health benefits of the fruits, and the people on you can guess what fruit or what vegetable I'm talking about. Okay.
Okay.
But first, let me tell people where I'm going to be. First of all, there is a Making Stride to Beat Breast Cancer. A good friend that was on the show a couple of weeks ago, Monty. This will be Saturday, Making Strides and to beat breast cancer. And this is by the American Cancer Society and the Mississippi chapter here. This is going to be Saturday, October the 25th at the Trustmark Park, starting at 7 a.m. I've already made donations, so if you haven't, please do so. And you want to be a part of this walk. We want to bring as much attention as possible to this disease. I will also be at Morning Star Baptist Church this Saturday at 9 a.m. I'll be doing a cooking demonstration there. It's a men's conference, and I'm just telling you, Ms. Forrest, I always get excited when I can get in front of men and talk to them about their liver, their lungs.
Because some of them are the worst.
Some of them are the absolutely worst.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just a meat and potato guy.
Exactly.
Well, you still need nutrients in the body, guys.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing a cooking demonstration there. Okay. And the other thing I want to make mention of, the Mississippi Legislative Black Caucus will be having a meeting. Listen, saving mothers, saving family, addressing Mississippi maternal health crisis. It is a crisis, y'all. The state of Mississippi has admitted the fact that we're in a state of emergency.
Yes.
We can't continue to do the same thing. So there will be a meeting Thursday, a week from today, October the 30th, at 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the Mississippi State Capitol, room 113. I plan on being there, Mr. Jones. So I am excited that the we're gonna be doing something about our babies. We can't have our babies dying. We talk about our parents dying early.
Right.
Babies not even having a chance. That
Absolutely.
is unheard of. 2025, that should not be. Something has to be done. So I appreciate the state of emergency. And for all the people who have done work to make this come to pass, I appreciate you. And we're going to support you and be there for you. So to our legislators, to our leaders, let's get something done to make this happen. Things just don't happen, you know. But Bishop Kruger always say this:
somebody has
to make it happen. Can we make this happen? Yes. Well, today again, this is called "Who Am I?" Who am I? So I'm going to name a particular fruit, and I'm using this particular fruit now because it is Let's Beat Breast Cancer, and this particular one is, just so you know, is high in antioxidant, and it really help us to fight off any type of cancer, but particularly we're talking about breast cancer here today. So, but I want to make this mention too. When you are trying to fight diseases, it is best to have an overall plan, like fruits and vegetables and grains and beans, or your legume. So no one food is going to change, but it certainly helps. So make sure you incorporate all of it. Right. So who am I? First of all, I'm packed with powerful antioxidants that help fight free radicals and protect the body from oxidative stress. I support your heart. Eating me regularly can help lower blood pressure, reduce LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, and improve overall cardiovascular system. I am a berry. I am small, but I'm powerful. Wow. I boost brain function. Come on, somebody. The nutrients in me enhance memories and cognitive performance, helping protect the brain from age-related decline. Oh, y'all need me today. I contain anti-inflammatory compound that reduce chronic inflammation and support joints and immune system. You see, just one little berry can do this. Oh, my high fiber content support healthy gut, aid digestion, and promote regulatory bowel movement. Come on, that's the high fiber in it. I balance blood sugar. I grow in bunches. Some people say I'm blue, some people say I'm purple. I am a low glycemic index. I can help regulate blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity. This is the main one that I really like. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Praise ye the Lord. It would be blueberries.
Absolutely blueberry. I am blueberry. Thank you so much, caller. You win 2 cars, 2 houses. I'm just kidding you.
But you're talking to a 31-year cancer survivor. First, I thought you was going to say sweet potato, because that's what I was told, and I did those as well. But blueberries, what can I say? So thank you all for your show. I enjoy listening to it, and hopefully the 100,000 watts that we'll all get some blueberries.
Thank you.
Whether you have cancer or not. And I am walking Saturday.
And listen, congratulations on being a survivor. I applaud you for your work and thank you for continuing to support others.
Amen. Well, y'all thanks for the show and keep doing it, what you do.
Thank
Be
you.
blessed.
Thank you. All right, caller, the winner. I'm telling you, blueberries.
Yes.
And one more thing about blueberries, may help prevent cancer. The antioxidant in blueberries may help protect cells from DNA damage and slow the growth of cancer cells.
Wow. I gotta up my
You
blueberry
got to have the blueberry.
intake.
Hey, listen, because of what has happened in my family,
Yeah.
I don't go a day without it.
Yeah, Miss Farry doesn't need them.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
absolutely loves
Oh, I'm
blueberries.
going to have my
So
blueberry.
I gotta up my intake.
We're going to have to up the intake
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Well, we are back. And again, thank you all for being listeners to WNPR 90.1 on My Help My Mississippi. The number one show on the radio. And we are here today with, again, the amazing Miss Forrest, who has kicked breast cancer in the butt. How are you feeling and how are you doing now, Miss Forrest?
Well, I'm actually feeling great. I'm up early. But it's good. It's all good. It is. And I'm feeling great. Actually, in a few, when I get off of here, I'm headed to, we're going to celebrate my husband's only living sister. Yesterday was her birthday. So we're going and celebrate her. And I mean, just the things are good. Things are good. God is absolutely good.
Yes.
And just thankful to be here. Thankful to be able for the opportunity to share my journey.
Well, we're so appreciative of it. And I like the idea of going to celebrate families while they're here.
While they're here. While they're here.
Because, wow, it is just important. It
Yeah.
is so important.
It
and
very-
and
it
it has,
is.
you know, my folks just hadn't lived long, and it has put me on a journey that nobody can deter me.
Yeah.
I don't care what you eat, what you drink. I'm walking around here with a liver, lung, and a kidney, because of my dad. I can say it was his liver. With my mama, it was her kidneys and her heart. With my brother, it was his lungs.
Yeah.
My sister, it was with the breast cancer, and the other one was her blood with leukemia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of times when I'm making a presentation, and you know me, Ms. Farr, I would just say, I can feel my liver quiver. I'm thinking about my dad when I say that.
Yes.
And I would say, I can feel my kidneys cleaning. I can hear my heart beating. I can see my lungs. My lungs are helping me breathe. My blood is doing well, using my red and white blood cells. My organs are surreal. They're the reason I eat my plant-based meal. And you can't stop me from eating my plant-based meal because my dad liver. I used to say my mom didn't, my mom's kidney failed her. No, they didn't. Mom failed her kidneys.
Mhm.
My dad liver didn't fail him. He failed them.
Yeah, and
But
that's
not
what we
no
say.
way.
That's
Yeah,
that's
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 what we
the term we say.
Yeah.
Oh, my kidneys failed. My this failed. But that's to think about that. No, I failed them.
And so nowadays you can't. I don't care what you eat. I mean, I don't come against what people eat or
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Yeah.
But no, not these liver kids. And listen, and I'm not gonna tell the event I was at yesterday. I'm not gonna say what event I was at yesterday, but it
Yes.
was a health event, Mr. Jones. And what they were feeding the folk wasn't like it was a health event.
So
But now,
so
go
if
ahead.
we're gonna talk healthy, then we gotta practice
That's
healthy.
all I'm saying.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. That's the reason I'm going to these churches now trying to get folk just to mention, folks can change.
Yeah.
Like you said, you all made some changes.
Yes.
So people at church now, for the most part, particularly our Baptist churches, they're not going to talk about, don't eat this and start eating this
Yeah.
because they don't want to.
Right.
And all I'm saying,
Well,
just give people
because they
information.
think a lot of us think, well, Mama did it. It was okay for her, and Daddy did it. But like you say, how old was Mama when she passed away?
Yeah.
And not only that, how many different medications was she taking?
Oh, yeah.
You know. And so for years, honestly, she probably lived off the medication.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, I'm not knocking medicine.
Oh,
and
no.
And if you've been prescribed medicine, take your medicine.
Please take your medicine.
Exactly. And take it as prescribed. That's another thing. That's so important.
The Gigi rule.
Yeah. That's
You
right.
follow orders.
Follow orders. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Follow orders.
I've seen people take so much medication. I have a shirt that says medication is not my destination, but this doesn't mean you don't take your medicine. You take your medicine. But Steve Jobs said it best. He said, if you don't make food your medicine, medicine will become your food. Mm. And so when I look at blueberries, that's medicine for me.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, people say, well, I don't like blueberries. Well, do you like medicine? No, I don't like medicine, but you take it. Okay. I'm not saying, and again, I'm not making light of medication. Take your medicine.
Right.
But you don't always have to like it. You can figure out how to make it taste the way you want, right? Like you can put your blueberries, you can eat them raw, you can put them in, in a salad, you can put them in oatmeal. I mean, I do them all kind of ways.
Yes.
But bottom line is, I'm going to have me some blueberries every day.
Yeah.
Because I know the health benefits of it. You can't tell me all these health benefits and don't expect me to go get it.
Right.
And I tell people all the time, as far as good health don't come to you, you got to go get it.
Yeah.
We got to go get it.
Gotta go get it. That's absolutely
and
true.
I appreciate how you are going to you're making sure that it happens. Have you had community support, group support when you were going through?
Well, actually my time was during COVID. So, we were limited.
Yes, very limited.
We were limited. So other than, I did have a few people, that you can come in, but you got to be masked up,
right.
Because, I did have COVID. Thank God. Mm-hmm. I don't think I have any, any after effects from COVID, but I did have COVID.
Well, you look amazing.
Well,
you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
What message would you share with someone who just received breast cancer diagnosis? Because it's almost daily now.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a big breast cancer rally and you were there.
Yes.
And the band director of Provide, his wife, a year ago couldn't make it. She was diagnosed of it, so she's doing good now. But what message would you give people?
I would say if you have received a diagnosis that you're somebody and you have breast cancer, don't give up hope. Mm-hmm. Know that there is hope. Be a Gigi rule follower and follow your instructions from your oncologist. Mm-hmm. I tell people all the time, I say I have an oncologist, a pulmonologist, a gynecologist.
Yes, I love that.
But like I said, stick with the plan. Get a plan. Stick with the plan, and work the plan. Wow. Work the plan. Get a plan. That's the first thing. Get a plan. You gotta have a plan. Mm-hmm. Scripture says, write it down. So get a plan.
I love it.
Follow the plan, but you gotta work the plan. Yeah. If your doctor says you need to do this, then do this, because that's the person who's the professional in that area. They've gone to school. They've been trained and taught hopefully studied and
Mhm.
prepared so
Mhm.
that they can help you in your situation.
You know, you can see why she's amazing and how she's overcome these and how they said, you know, the Gigi plan, because the bottom line is, but you've always been that way though. You know, just making it happen, laying it out
Yeah.
and following that. That's so good. I appreciate
Well,
that.
thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
How has this experience changed your outlook on life?
I think it changed because I didn't have to just accept that diagnosis and just say, okay, it's over for me. No, it's not over for me.
Mhm.
I want to be around until Bishop always says he's going to live to be 100.
100.
So I said, okay, I'm right there with you, Bishop. I'm right there with you, Bishop. 100. Okay, I'll take 100. But if you want to bless me past 100, I am open for that. But I want to be healthy.
Yeah,
I
not
don't want
just
to be.
around.
I don't want to just be around.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I'm here, and I can't
Mm.
appreciate and enjoy the things of life. I
Yeah.
don't want to be like that. So it's changed my outlook. Yes, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. But if you just looked at me, could
Mhm.
you say, hey, that's somebody who's suffering from breast cancer? No.
Yeah.
I believe in dressing up.
Yes, looking good.
And fixing up.
Yes.
And the other thing is, a lot of times when you go to events and they say, introduce yourself with the first initial in your name and say you're whatever. So my first initial is S. And a
Mhm.
lot of times, I don't know if I particularly say, I don't know but a lot of times I've heard people with S say, well, I'm sassy, whatever.
Mhm.
I've changed mine.
Come on
I
now.
want to be supportive, Susan.
Yeah.
So I've changed that S to being supportive. So as a result of what I've gone through, my number one goal now is to support others.
Thank you so much.
It's to support others.
Wow.
So if you're having an event and I'm available, I'm there.
Y'all, she's telling the truth
I'm
because she's
there.
always at my events when I have
I'm
breast
there.
cancer.
I want to be supportive.
Wow.
Support is so absolutely important. Support is.
Well, I thank you for supporting me, being on my Help My Mississippi, #1 show on the radio, getting
You
up
welcome
early
to.
in the
All
morning.
right. Now, but I would do that for you,
I
Charles.
really appreciate that. Well, the first letter in my name is C, and we'll say it's for care because I care about people. When I was small, I was in the kitchen cooking with my mom. When she was dying, sick and dying, I was cooking for my mom. Now I believe I'm cooking because of my mom, because I don't want you living too sickly or dying too quickly.
Right.
When food matters. And so thank you for your support.
Thank you for having
And
me.
with your support and my caring, we're going to change some lives.
We're going to change some lives.
Here we go.
Absolutely.
Listen, WMPR 90.1, #1 station in the nation that's providing you with some great helpful, healthy information. I want to thank again Ms. Forrest. I have a beautiful pink pen for you.
Oh,
I have another
you.
little ribbon for you. Thank you for being a supporter of this show and a supporter of Charles Smith. And thank you all for always listening in, making this the #1 show on the radio. And we'll see you back next Thursday at the same time. Marcus, give me my theme music. Same time, same channel, right here on WMPR 90.1. Well, we're having some fun. The future in green